Good morning, everybody. Good morning, Sweet Pea. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Good morning, Muckle Drop. Good morning, good morning, good morning, everybody. Good morning. How y'all doing? How y'all doing? How y'all doing? What's going on, everybody? Oh, yes, you on time today, Omar. You know, normally you don't be on time, honey, for service. You normally be late, yeah. What's going on, Special K? How are you, Lady D? Good morning, good morning. Good morning, everybody. Good morning, Lasso. How you doing? How you doing? How you doing? How you doing? Let's see. Good morning, everybody. Make sure as you guys coming in that you hit the like button. It is free to hit that like button. Okay, it is free, absolutely, to hit that like button. Good morning, MC Geechee. Good morning, Kay Calloway. Good morning, y'all. Good morning, good morning, good morning. It is Thursday. It is Thursday. It is Thursday. What? Okay, that's extra. All right. Hey, Bama girl. Hey, Lasso. Oh, it gave you a notification for a change. Child, normally it don't. Hey, Miss Carla. Hey, Miss Felicia. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Hope you guys are doing well this morning. Good morning, Ty. Good morning. Good morning. Um, Came in here so fast. I need to catch my breath. Lord have mercy. Yeah, y'all come on up in here. Actually, what was I getting ready to do? I was going to do some. Oh, I know exactly what I was going to do. All right. Hey, P2 Ross. Good morning. Good morning, Miss Peggy. Good morning, Miss Annette. I am doing fine. How are you? Um, Good morning, good morning, good morning, everybody. Again, make sure y'all hit that like button as you guys come in. You unsubscribed and resubscribed. Is that what you did? I don't know what to tell y'all about YouTube. YouTube is just really finicky when it comes to these subscriptions. I mean, these notifications. I don't know what it is, honey. I don't know what it is, but it's ignorant if you ask me. Very ignorant. Good morning, everybody. Good morning, good morning, good morning. I'm waiting until we get. Are you serious? They already here for the trash? It is 7:15. It's 7:15. Y'all typically don't come to around 11. Well, why is y'all here so early? They here early to do the trash. And typically they don't come to like 11 o'clock. Sometimes they don't come to like 2. Maybe they here at 7:15 in the morning. I ain't even have time to put the trash can out there. Oh well. Oh well. It's still empty from Monday. All right, let me see. Walking out the door. Wait a minute. Walking out the door, but good morning, everyone. Yes, good morning, good morning. Ours come on Mondays and Thursdays, but for whatever reason, they are early today. Hey, Miss Linda Gamble. Hey, Cam. Hey, Tanisha Breedlove. Good morning, everybody. Hey, Lexi. Hey, Kay Calloway. They want to get off early today, ain't it? That what it seemed like. Or is that the recycle bin? It could be the recycle people. They do come different at different times. But I think that's the trash folks. Because the recycle people come on Monday. No, they come on Thursday. It's probably the recycle people, not even the trash people. Anyway, that's besides the point. Double tap the screen as you guys come in. It is greatly appreciated. If you double tap the screen, greatly appreciate it. So listen, on my backup page, we do talk politics. I'm gonna briefly touch on some today. in regards to the whole autism thing. Um, so we're going to talk about that. We're going to talk about this lawsuit with Carlos King. Okay. We are going to talk about Corey Holcomb disrespecting Traci Ellis Ross. We will talk about Andy Cohen's reaction to TMZ catching up with him, asking him questions about Kenyatta Moore. Of course, we're going to be talking about the Shannon Sharpe situation more. And illegal immigrant was reportedly deported to El Salvador prison after he mistakenly crossed into Canada on a Detroit bridge while delivering McDonald's. Oh my God. No, y'all, we have to start with this. We have to start with this. Okay, this is just real quick. And again, I think we don't understand that these people who are wrongly deported are not getting a fair chance of due process. Like, this is crazy to me. Okay. So the deportation drama is getting out of hand. Just a few weeks ago, the country was in a frenzy after an immigrant was illegally deported to an El Salvador prison where he has remained since his deportation. Now another immigrant has faced the same fate. This time, this man was deported simply because he went in the wrong direction. According to the Detroit Free Pass back in January, 32-year-old Ricardo Parada Vasquez was delivering McDonald's in the Detroit area when he got lost and drove onto the Ambassador Bridge, which connects Detroit, Michigan to Windsor, um, Ontario, who is an illegal immigrant, and he is from El Salvador. He ended up in Canada, and when he tried to return the New York Times claims that he was arrested, imprisoned, and eventually deported to El Salvador. Y'all, this is getting out of hand. And listen, it could be anybody. It could be anybody. As we previously reported, the Trump administration has been sending all illegal immigrants, no matter if they've been convicted of a crime or not, back to El Salvador, where they have been placed into the center of confinement of terrorism, which is the worst prison that there is. I'm telling y'all, if it's happening to two people, it's going to continue to keep on happening. It's going to continue to keep on happening. I know we like mess. I know we love mess, y'all. But we got to wake up and we got to be able to. I always say this too. I think independent news sourcing is great. And it is something that we should be doing. But y'all, this stuff is getting out of hand around here. Okay. Prayers out to these people because they're wrongfully being deported. No due process, no nothing. Sent over there to the worst El Salvador prison that there is, and they're just expected to be okay. They expect their families to be fine. They don't care. The El Salvadorian president don't care either. My God, today. My God, today. Hey, Miss Lisa Foster. Hey, Monet. Hey, Eve. How y'all doing? How y'all doing? Okay. So we're going to go ahead and get into the show. I wanted to talk about that story first because I had just seen it, and it's sad. It's sad. All right. So let's go ahead and get into Corey Holcomb and the things that oh God. So Traci Ellis Ross was on Michelle Obama and her brother's podcast episode, and this is what was said by Traci Ellis Ross, and then we're gonna play what Corey Holcomb said. Corey Holcomb is a very disrespectful, ignorant ass black man that does nothing but trolls and disrespect women all the time. Now, y'all talking about somebody that disrespect women all the time. He's one of them. He's one of them. Okay.
I mean, we've talked about this, and often I date younger men, and a lot of it is because
Let's stop on that, folks.
Oh my God, we had a great dinner. We
on that
we
one.
had a great dinner, by the way. We're across the table. Your husband goes, but why? And I said, well, maybe because I can.
Yes. Marie. This is what I'm saying. Tales from Traci's.
It's fun. It's really fun to share.
Traci tales.
But
dating
I'm sorry. But one of the reasons, though, that because I had to ask myself that question, I was like, what is this about?
Yeah.
Because I want a partner. And so often, and it's not just that I'm older, I'm also very embodied. I am a full, very whole person who knows myself, who is in charge of my life, and who lives a very full, just robust life. So it's not just age, it's like life experience and sort of a difference. But I had to ask myself the question, why? Why does this keep sort of coming up other than they're hot and gorgeous? There's that. But a lot of men, I mean, we've talked about this, that often of men my age are steeped in a toxic masculinity and have been raised in a culture where there is a particular way that a relationship looks. And anything that starts to smell of that for me, I did enough of it where I was controlled and felt like I was a possession or whatever those things were, or prize, and I have no interest in it, and I will not do it again. Of men my age are, I mean,
okay, so that's what she said. She was basically talking about the men in her age group have deep toxic masculinity, and that's her preference. That's what she chooses to look after, whatever. Like, that's her preference. Here's what ignorant ass Corey Holcomb had to say.
None of them chose you. So now, at 52, with your arrogant ass, you dating the puppies of the hood. Let me tell you something. These broads out here, especially the older ones, 45 and up, I'm going to go that high, 45 and up, they good with dogs and elderly people, or they might mess with somebody who's young and impressionable, because that way they can be held up as they pretend themselves to be. But when you around a man,
first of all, nigga, we're talking about the Traci Ellis Ross. Like,
your son at right now, with a not growing up under your tutelage, because men who sleep with men are making laws that put bitch in power. Now bitch go around and fuck young boys and brag on it and think ain't nothing wrong with them. But when Corey went on Cam Newton's show and said, I fuck young, broke, lost hoes, I was the worst motherfucker in the world. Huh, Traci?
That's not what she said, you dumb fuck.
I mean, we finna go into it. We about to get your ass, Jaja Binks. We about to get hey. Somebody said it, so now I can say it. Oh, you see the bitch at the car? I'm like, oh, see what they call brother, she straight?
Oh, yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He didn't choose you. He didn't choose you. These were your prime years when you was passing the pussy out to boss niggas who got options to choose a woman. Look at society. Where your son at right now? Who is virtuous. None of them chose you. So now, at 52, with your arrogant ass, you dating the puppies of the hood. Let me tell you something. These broads out here, especially the older ones, 45 and up, I'm going to go that high, 45 and up, they good with dogs and elderly people, or they might mess with somebody who's young and impressionable, because that way they can be held up as they pretend themselves to be. But when you around a man is going to call you for who you are. Wait, I don't give a fuck if you're Traci Ellis Ross. Traci Ellis Ross can get it. And like Kevin Samuel said about her a long time ago, a nigga will walk down the street with that.
She's 52. Somebody was saying 60.
Who is virtuous.
You know, I can't stand pure ignorance. I like this is pure ignorance. We're talking about someone who is fine where she is. She's literally fine where she is. She's fine where she is. She is just talking about her dating experience as to her generation or her age group whatever. And here you go with this bum ass nigga who gets up on a platform and holds a freaking mic in his hand to give his opinion about her and basically say, bitch, you ain't shit. It sound like you mad because you didn't get the kitty cat. That's what it sound like to me. It sound like you mad because you didn't get the meow. You didn't get the meow, so you were upset. And Corey Holcomb, he really tells on himself. I know that he's over there with the Red Pill Society. He's over there with Kevin Samuels and all of the people that Kevin Samuels left behind. Lord rest his soul. But all of the bums, the bum ass bitch ass niggas that he left around, to continue his stupid ass legacy and disrespecting women and black women at that. And Corey Holcomb, you still, listen, because we finna get ready to talk about Shannon Sharpe. You still nasty and trash. Any of y'all out here messing with these white women that don't want nothing to do with you for real, for real. All they want is your money. All they want is your fame. And then when the money cut off, when the fame stopped, when all of the things stopped, then they going and filing going and filing lawsuits and all kind of stuff. Your stupid ass gonna be in the same spot, you dumb ass. You know what, Terry? For me, I never understood that lady that is there and how she could be there and allow that man to continue to disrespect black women, calling them bitches and hoes and all other kind of stuff. And then y'all over here mad at me, little old me over here on the YouTuber. I'm the one that disrespect black women. This is literally the most disrespectful shit ever. Because guess what? What's the saying? What you drink or what you eat don't make me shit. Same for her. In this particular situation. What are you talking about? Hey, Sean Talks. Hey, Big Queen shit. Good morning, y'all. Good morning, good morning, good morning. What the I don't know. This to me is whack rhetoric. To even think, to even say anything like that is absolutely disgusting. Talk about you don't care because she's Traci Ellis Ross. Well, she don't give a damn that you Corey Holcomb. I'm just saying. We're talking about the Traci Ellis Ross, she is Jeff, she male identified, but that still don't mean get on a platform and disrespect her at all. At all. And what he's saying, who is Corey Holcomb to be to dissect anyone's dating life, to dissect anything? Who is Corey Holcomb to do it? Good morning, Aunt Natty, by the way. Who is Corey Holcomb to do it though? Now, people may have their opinions based on the way that she speaks or however she dates, whatever. You know what I'm saying? But who is this nigga? Who is this nigga to even at any point feel any type of way about any woman and what their feelings are about dating? Who is he? We know who Traci Ellis Ross is. Catch that tea. I don't know. He is absolutely disgusting. What about what he said about Michelle Obama after that? Well, see, I didn't hear that piece, Miss Peggy. I can barely take a little bit of him. I didn't even hear what he said about Michelle Obama. Now, I did hear what he had to say about who was it? Felicia Rashad. That's all he do. He sit up and disrespect these women who have literally, regardless of what their dating lifestyle is, these people have literally, we're talking big people who don't do nothing but work. They stay out the way. I don't know, Peggy. I don't know if I can listen to some more of that. I don't like his bitch ass. I don't. I don't. I do not. I just don't. I don't. I can't listen to him continue to disrespect folks. Like I can't. Corey knows that on his best day he could never get a woman like Michelle or Traci's level. I agree. Seriously, what is a Corey other than disrespectful and ignorant? Period. I agree with you, but that's why she laughs with him. Oh, you okay, got you. I see what you talking about. You talking about the co-host. I thought you was talking about Traci Ellis Ross. You talking about the co-host. Got you on there. Got you. Yeah, that's all she do is sit up and giggle and sneaky and kiki over there with him. And I just be like, what the hell is wrong with you, girl? What is wrong with you? I can't listen to no more Corey Holcomb. Corey Holcomb is a sick bastard. Like, period. 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 Um and you know, people going in on the comments. People definitely going in on the comments. Of course. Now, if you want to listen to this particular clip, this is on the blogs. The blogs have picked it up as well. Okay. All right. Please double tap the screen because it doesn't cost you a thing. We have 58 likes and we have 118 people in here. Double tap the screen or hit the 3 white dots up at the top right hand corner and hit that like button for your boy. I appreciate it. All right. So let's go ahead and get into our next topic. I told y'all this and I stand by what I said. Clarissa Shields, get your ass somewhere and sit down. Clarissa, sit your ass down somewhere. Now you over here beefing with baddie girls. Sit down, girl. Now don't feel bad for saying it. Sit your ass down somewhere. Put in the chat hashtag sat down. That's SATW. I mean SAT down. Y'all know how to spell down. Sat down, not sit down. Sat down. Set your ass down somewhere. Okay, listen. Clarissa Shields, okay? I really stopped fooling with Clarissa Shields when she came out here talking about God dog it, why do I always forget her name, Jesus? I forgot who she came out here and was talking about. My thing though, girl, is sit down somewhere. You doing too damn much. Like you're really making people not really enjoy or like your talent for who you are because you're out here doing shit that you shouldn't have no business doing. There's no reason why you should be going back and forth with anybody who is over there on the likes of damn baddies. Sit your ass down somewhere, girl. You is annoying. Every time I look up and refresh my screen, Clarissa Shields going in it with Tashiki, whatever that girl name is. Y'all going back and forth. Clarissa Shields respond to such and such. Clarissa Shields respond to such and such. Girl, sit down. You are way too damn talented to be in the ringer with baddie girls. They couldn't even make what you make in one fight over there on one episode of Baddies, and we got the nerve to be arguing back and forth with them. Layla Ali, thank you. That's who it was. When she tried to go in on Layla Ali talking about you ain't had no career like mine and my career is on the horizon and since when have, girl, that definitely should be somebody you should be looking up. She was able to retire. Why? Because she was undefeated in a lot of ways. That's why. And a couple of other things. But girl, sit down. If Tashaki had her training, she would knock her out. Tashiki ignored her for a whole year. I wouldn't be going back and forth with these people. This girl said I'm talking about give me $1 million to get in the ring with you and all of that other kind of stuff. There's no reason why you should be in this space. Girl, sit your ass down somewhere. Sit down. She's gonna be her own worst enemy, y'all, because she doesn't know how. Like, do you not have a team of people who can help you navigate this thing? Because I don't know if it's for me, it's like, okay, people knew about Clarissa Shields before the whole Papoose and Remy Ma thing, right? But that, of course, brought more eyes onto Clarissa Shields. Say what you want, but it brought more eyes to Clarissa Shields. And my thing is, girl, you just keep on keeping on with these blogs, and when you should be celebrating yourself. You had a movie come out. No one is talking about that movie. No one is really talking about your fights. Everybody is talking about the mess that you in. Get somewhere and sit your ass down. Moving on. Tiny is out here performing. Every man wants a woman to cook him up a good man. Yeah. And Tiny is out here, you know what I'm saying? She out here singing and doing the thing and the things and the things and the things, wearing that pleather. I mean that leather, because you know they got money over there. So she wearing that leather and stuff over there, and she's singing and got her natural hair out, y'all. She over there bobbing and everything like that, and you know what I'm saying? Okay, Tiny. Tiny is out here. Tiny says she making this money one way or the other, baby. You can talk about her all you want to. She out here making that good monties. Yeah. Period. Mm-hmm. Period. I know that's right. All right now, child. Somebody is gonna humble her. She better sit down somewhere. Period. She better sit her ass down somewhere. Talking about her, there she go again. There she go again. No, all the like I'm not even exaggerating. And at least 4 to 5 at least 4 to 5 posts was her. Crazy. All right, let's go ahead and talk about RHOA Kelly Forel, y'all. So Kelly Forel, they are saying is being sued for a couple of things. So let's get into it. So Real Housewives of Atlanta newcomer Kelly Forel is already stirring the pot, and this time it's not in the kitchen. According to court documents obtained by In Touch, Kelly's landlord is calling her out for allegedly owing over 101K in unpaid rent. Interest and late fees for her Nana's Chicken and Waffles location in Sandy Springs, Georgia. The lawsuit was filed on March the 26th and claims that Kelly signed a 5-year lease in January of 2024 that was supposed to last until August of 2029. But her landlord says that she breached the lease by failing to get proper permits to start renovations so she could open the restaurant or pay rent. Despite being warned multiple times between August 2024 and March 2025, she has never handled it. The landlord says that they'll be adding on extra fees if she doesn't pay up in 10 days. Kelly's team is putting the blame on her recent divorce from her ex. And I could see that. Like, I could see that, y'all. I could see the divorce being some of the reason. Her rep says that this lawsuit is about her second location, and the delays are due to a messy split in choose to $160,000 in legal bills. They added that Kelly has been a successful entrepreneur for 8 years in the Sandy Springs restaurant. So I've been hearing a lot of people say, you know, you come on reality TV, you know, all of your things are gonna come out. Okay, yeah, we all know that. But I'm one to a lot of what she dealt with her divorce happened last year while they were filming, in the later months of while they were filming, especially like around August. She was dealing with that. The husband went to jail in August, or the ex-husband went to jail in August. He's ordered to pay like $90,000 in child support. He took $500,000 from her out of an account or something like that. So I can definitely see that the divorce could have restraints on that. Like, um, I I'm not gonna pass judgment on anyone like that, because again, I think that the divorce has a lot to do with what she's dealing with. I do. She did respond. She actually did a video where she acted as if she was getting arrested and some other stuff. So um I definitely think that she's dealing with a lot with that husband. I do. I do. Um Sounds like she may have stopped communicating with the owners. I mean, could be the case. You know what I'm saying? I don't put anything past anybody. He's a scammer. I mean, when she said that he took $500,000, I didn't put it past him. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if y'all seen that man, but that man looked like ooh, child. But yeah, I'm not going. Oh my God, Kelly, you're the worst. No, I'm not gonna do that. But the landlord says that they'll sue for more if she doesn't pay in 10 days. Again, I'm not gonna fault her for that. I'm gonna just wait and see if some more information come out in regards to the situation. But I think that the divorce has a lot to do with that. All right, moving on. Moving on, moving on, moving on, moving on. All right. Shannon Sharpe. Shannon Sharpe. Shannon Sharpe. I could rock with Kelly. I'm just sorry she has to go through this. That is definitely a lesson to all, both men and women, to pick up your partners wisely. Oh yeah, absolutely. And a lot of times, y'all, you just don't know. You just don't know. You gotta go through it. You know what I mean? Sometimes you just gotta go through it. And sometimes a person doesn't really show you who they are until after the fact. And you know, I think they were together with 11 years or something like that. Um, he's the father to her children. And her she does have a daughter, an older daughter, with a different man. But again, I do think that this is a result of the divorce, if I'm honest. All right, Shannon Sharpe. Shannon Sharpe is continuing to be exposed. There was a new audio call released in regards to Shannon Sharpe and this little white bunny, white girl, whatever she is, whatever you want to call her. So here's the thing. Here's the thing, and I've just been seeing a lot of people talking and stuff like that, and um, Shannon Sharpe, I definitely think you did this one, and you're not a smart person. I I I realize you're not a smart person, Shannon. You're not smart at all. I mean, honestly, that girl in that first call when she kept hollering, "Don't manipulate me, don't do this, don't do that," girl, she was already getting crunk and getting started on the things that she could do. Shannon Sharpe, you effed around and found out with this one right here. Cat Williams, Monique, all of these people done told you, be careful with these white folks. Be careful with these white folks, these white girls. Cause they gonna do it every time. They're gonna do it every time. You didn't put that big black baby in her. So now she coming after your millions because you wasn't smart. Shannon, you weren't smart. I don't really got nothing else on Shannon Sharpe. Like, I think at this point, I agree with the masses that, you know, this ain't the black women's business because that's not what you choosing. I just think you move dumb. You move dumb. And the sad part about it is you should know better because you have built something. And maybe, I don't know, you've been an athlete. You're not new to this. So it makes me wonder how many dumb decisions and choices you have made when it comes to these girls throughout the years. Like, that's stupid to me. It's also dumb because a $100 million deal on the line is crazy work. You have really built something over there with Club Shay Shay. You got your liquor, you got all of the things. And then this is something that you turn around and do? Fandangling with this little girl? Girl, And to the people who keep saying, she was of age though. Y'all, girl, how can you sit up here? I just want to know, how can you sit up here and be comfortable with dating a girl who just freaking got out of high school, technically? What the hell? This girl just got her high school diploma. Unc, you're 3 times this lady age just about. And you mean to tell me you around there? Keep on, keep on, keep on, keep on doing what you're doing. Keep on messing with these white girls that ain't that gonna keep coming for you. Keep on, just keep right on. Later, Uncle Shay Shay. Hope you figure it out, cause you over there doing some stupid stuff, just dumb, dumb. Dumb, da dum, dumb, dumb. And then they said, girl, that woman was offered $10 million. I cannot. I can't. I can't. Exactly. That's crazy to me. And again, how? She did, like, this lady just technically graduated high school. When you had just met that lady, she had technically just graduated high school. That's some sick shit. I cannot. I cannot. I cannot. Um Shay. All right, y'all. So listen, I knew it. I knew it. I knew it. Baby Mama D gonna eat this up until she can't no more. Michelle Obama mentioned she love her some Mama D, honey. She like Mama D, child. Her and Taraji was talking about how they loving hip hop, child, and how they love Mama D. Let's get into it, child.
Family, you got then you lying. My favorite one, kind of. You watch a little bit of all of it. I watch a little bit of all. So do I, girl. Love and hip hop. I watch it. Oh, I do too. Oh my God, I'm so happy. Mama D. Oh, child. Yeah, I love it because I know a Mama D. Everybody knows a Mama D. They sure do. If you don't have one in your family, you got a. Then you lying. You are lying. You're just not recognizing Mama D. I have a Mama D in my family. I ain't gonna say who, but I'm like that. I tell my husband, I was like, "You watch golf, right? I watch unscripted." Yes. Okay.
She love her some reality TV, honey. She love her some reality TV. Y'all know she like the Real Housewives of Potomac, y'all. She love her some love and hip hop. I ain't mad at you, first lady, the forever first lady. She love her some little ratchet TV. Michelle Obama probably like baddies, y'all. She probably like baddies over there. She probably like her little baddies. Let me find out. Michelle Obama like Natalie Nunn with that long chin. But nah, shout out to them, because I do like seeing a light side of people who are always working or always doing something. So I appreciate the light side of this, and I appreciate the like being real. Like, that's real to me. To say you like somebody like Mama D, say you over there watching Love and Hip Hop, you know, I like that. She should do reality TV. Oh hell no. Oh hell no. I don't watch Love and Hip Hop, but I know who Mama D is. Yeah, yeah. That, I thought that was cute. All right. So is they using my song in the background? He is using my intro song in the background. That's funny. Okay, so give me 1 second, y'all. All right. Again, can y'all double tap the screen and hit that like button? It is free over here to hit that like button. All right. So let's go ahead and get into our next topic. We talked about Shannon Sharpe. We talked about Corey Holcomb. We talked about, okay, let's go ahead because I don't plan on being on here too long. I've already been on here 40 minutes. Jesus. Okay. If y'all could do me a huge one and buckle your seatbelts. Buckle your seatbelts because we getting ready. We getting ready. We getting ready. Okay. We getting ready. We getting ready. Ready for overflow. No, I'm just playing. All right. So last night I did a live where we talked about some people being added to a $10 million lawsuit, child. Okay. I am also named in this $10 million lawsuit as a defendant, along with 11 other content creators that are listed as defendants. Okay. Yeah. Listed as defendants. And so we're gonna get into briefly about that here in just a moment. Yes, I love me some Mama D. That's my girl. She makes the show. Mama D upset with them over there because Mama D said they're using her. You know what I'm saying? It took me so, Andre, that I'm supposed to read the snippets again for the people. Am Mocha Drop, baby, you gotta stay because you gotta listen to this. So did you hear it last night, Mocha Drop? Did you hear it last night? I put that video on members only, but baby, y'all ready? Is y'all ready? Is you ready? Are you ready? Whole squad ready? Is the kitchen ready? Let them cook. All right. Also, to y'all, first of all, you didn't hear it, so you ready. Oh, baby, well, buckle your seatbelt because it's going to be a time. It's going to be a time. Listen, can y'all do me a huge favor and oh Lord, make sure again y'all hit that like button. All right, I don't want to have to net y'all while I'm doing it. Okay. All right. So before I again, out of respect for the content creators, I will not mention the content creators' names who are in this lawsuit currently or the people who have been added to the lawsuit. I have no intentions on naming them. Okay. All right. However, I'm going to name the other people. Y'all ready? Let's get ready. It is Thankful Thursdays. It is Thankful Thursdays. Hey, Miss Denise. Okay, let me see. What the hell is what P&2 Ross said. Kay Calloway says, I'm ready. I didn't hear. Terry said, I'm ready. Natty say, we ready. And Mocha Drop say, she ready. Y'all ready? Oh, here we go. Please, no Netta. Oh, y'all, my GoFundMe. Listen. I hope I'm not being too much when I ask this. If you guys could Cash App, Venmo, or Zelle your donation, because y'all know GoFundMe operates on business days. And so since I'm going to be out of town, it would just be better if you guys could use it that way. But we are still trying to get to our goal, and we are $200 away from that. So there we have it. All right. So let's get into it. So there are 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, including myself. I'm number 4 on the list. Okay. 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, that's 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, so 12 content creators have been listed. All right. So let's go here. I'm going to name all the businesses that have been listed. Google LLC, YouTube LLC, TikTok Inc., Maurice Scott from Love and Marriage Huntsville is also added as a defendant in this lawsuit. Not only is Maurice Scott listed, Carlos Reginald King has been added to this lawsuit. Kingdom Reign Entertainment LLC has been added to this lawsuit. CRK Entertainment, which is another Carlos King entertainment, is also being added as a defendant in this lawsuit. Oprah Winfrey Network, Warner Brothers Discovery Inc., AT&T, and the Orlando Police Department. All right. Hey, IPV, what's going on? Y'all get that? Y'all get that? Or do I need to repeat that again? Did y'all get that? Or do I need to repeat that for you again? Okay, here we go again. Named in this lawsuit, I'm one of the defendants, and then there's other content creators who are defendants in this lawsuit. So y'all don't be saying, "Oh my God, I'm so disappointed in you, Chef. Oh my God, oh, kiss my ass." Okay, so myself is named in here again with the other content creators. Maurice Scott has been added to this lawsuit. TikTok, YouTube, Google, they were already in the lawsuit, added to the lawsuit, but Maurice was added. Carlos Reginald King was added. Oprah Winfrey Network was added. Kingdom Reign Entertainment was added. CRK Entertainment Inc. was added. Warner Brothers Discovery Inc. was added. AT&T was added, and so was Orlando Police Department. Okay, and I can tell y'all the Orlando Police Department and AT&T, the reason why I think that they're added is because, okay, I think this Tamara told me she not the same Tamara that tried to come over here with that bull crap. Okay, hey Miss Tamara, how you doing? Good morning, good morning, good morning. I had to, my eyes and things was open. I had to just make sure. I'm sorry, I just had to make sure. That's it. My bad. Okay, so we're getting ready to get into this. This is going to be interesting. So what she is saying is number one is violation of her First Amendment right of the U.S. Constitution. She also is saying that violation of Federal Trade Commission Act, violation of 5 rights of consumers under the Consumer Protection Act. Now, again, I want to preface this. We talked about this yesterday, but Miss Mamas keeps saying that, you know, she was doxxed uh and all of the things. Ma'am, you had your name on here and you was going around from panel to panel talking about you used to work for the Pure Life Water Company, honey. You used to work for Uber, used to work for the courthouse, used to be a judge, used to be used to be used to be a school teacher, superintendent down to the school. Used to have a chair at the right hand of Jesus. You know what I'm saying? You knew Mary and Joseph. You knew Jonah and the whale. You knew you were there. You know, you've done everything, honey. You've done everything. And for those of you that know who I'm talking about the lady who claims that Martell was a malignant narcissist. He's a malignant narcissist, and look up the 10 traits of narcissism disorder, narcissism such and such disorder, and this disorder, dup 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 dup, and dub 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 dup dup dup, and dup 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 dup. Okay, it's just too much. And also, just so y'all know that this lawsuit, the added portion of this lawsuit is 116 or 119 pages. All right, let's get into it, baby. Oh yes, nuts down to the ground, honey. All right, give me a moment and let me pull up the jurisdiction. Because she is asking for $10 million. It is a federal. It's federal instead of state or anything like that. Because she. Oh yeah, let me get my papers together. Let me get my notes. She it couldn't be state or whatever, because she is requesting $10 million. $10 million. But I promise y'all, let me get to the nitty gritty of the lawsuit, because y'all gonna gag. Y'all gonna gag. Okay. I gotta get my notes together. Hold on, let me get my notes. We ain't did nothing. She claimed, now, listen, she claimed that me and another content creator doxed her. But that's not true. Again, I told y'all, the lady had her full name out here before she changed it to her first initial and her last name. It's not true. And I just wish that everybody would quit saying, oh, y'all did this, y'all did that. No, that lady put her own info out there. She went around from panel to panel talking like she is representing these people and all of this kind of stuff. Yeah, give me what's the docket number? I need the docket number. I need the case number so that I can look this up and I can tell you exactly what's going on. Yeah, you know, because I know. I mean, she done everything. She knows everything, honey. She knows the McDonald's menu from front to back, honey. The breakfast, lunch, and dinner menu. She know it all, honey. She know all of the ins and outs about everybody else's business and everything like that. Like she knows it all. Yeah, she resurrected. She was there when Jesus was resurrected from the dead, honey. All of the things, honey. She was there. She was there when Eve decided to eat that damn fruit. When she was over there trying to eat that fruit, or didn't try, she did eat that fruit. That's why we seeing today. Okay, she was over there with Eve. She was telling Eve to eat that fruit, knowing damn well that the Lord had told her, don't eat that fruit. But here go this lady over here, because she know everything, and she don't want Eve to be a malignant narcissist, so she told Eve to eat the fruit. I mean, hey, Melanin Beauty, hey everybody, the rapper Eve. No, I'm talking about back in the biblical days. Huh? Yeah, back in them days. Back in the days, them days. Why is I'm cutting up this morning? I don't know. Why am I cutting up? I'm about to skip all this other stuff because this stuff got her address and stuff in it, and I ain't interested in that piece. Defendant, okay, that's explaining how Orlando Police Department is involved. One of the content creators who is being sued, or who's named as a defendant in this case, I believe lives in Florida, and I believe that's why Florida is involved. Okay, but y'all, we're gonna get to the nitty gritty and the meat and potatoes of it all. And also too, if you want to read the full document, or if you want to hear the full document, head over to Wente Talks. That's where it is. Okay. All right, let's get into it. Factual allegations, child. In December 2017, Discovery announced that they would acquire the Oprah Winfrey Network for $70 million. On January the 8th of 2019, Love and Marriage Huntsville aired their pilot episode entitled Rocket City Revival, broadcasted on the Oprah Winfrey Network, LLC. Love and Marriage Huntsville ran for 9 seasons on January the 8th of 2019. Currently, Love and Marriage Huntsville is still in production for their 10th season. Plaintiff, and I won't say the plaintiff's name, y'all, that lady over there, visited YouTube content creators' channels, and it names the person's channel. Again, I won't name that. Are participating in public chats and public panel discussions to discuss current events and analysis and analyze a television show, Love and Marriage Huntsville, which broadcasts on the Oprah Winfrey Network, LLC. Plaintiff only provided her first initial and last name in public chats and asked YouTube content creators to refer to her as "You don't know who I am. You 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 lying, you lying, you lie. You lying, you lying, you lie. You lie, you lie. You lying, you lying, you lying, you lying, you lie. Already you lie. You lying. Because it started with your first name and your last name, and then when you realized you had your first name and your last name on there, then you changed it to your first initial and your last name, and then you wanted to be the person who no one can see or no one knows. All right, that should give y'all a clue too. To keep the animosity and to protect her legal identity, also, or to keep her, you know, I'm still not saying it, and to protect her legal identity. Also, plaintiff is a member of a protected class, African American woman. Further, plaintiff is an investigative journalist with a free press that has U.S. press credentials. Baby, I swear every time I read this, I see some shit that just be out of control. Girl, now you are an investigative journalist. Now, if you're an investigative journalist, what the hell you was doing on other people's platforms, lady? Huh? What was you doing on other people's platforms if you are a investigative journalist? Now, I remember y'all was calling somebody else an investigative journalist. Now, I'm just wondering. Anyway, moving on. Investigative journalist. Y'all, I'm telling y'all, this is about to gag y'all. Prior to participating on social media, plaintiff did a internet search and found that there were individuals located in other states that had, hold on, that had her first initial and last name. Also, plaintiff reviewed the social media provider's community guidelines, which prohibited doxing and harassment by social media. Again, the lady was not doxed at all. She was not doxed. She was not doxed. You had your full name on here, and what people did was they ended up finding articles on you. That does not, that you not doxed. So again, to all of y'all that keep saying, "Oh, she said she was doxed," it's a bald face ass lie. Y'all make sure y'all hit the like button, please. Thank you. I appreciate it. It's a lie. It's a lie. That was part of her super secret classified undercover identity. Child. Again, the lady was not doxxed because she had her full name on here. Articles start going around, all kind of articles start going around about her licensing and all of that stuff, about her being an attorney. Again, you had your name online. And also, I want to be very clear. Just putting in your first name and your initials, ma'am, Google is such a wide platform. Okay, I'm not. I ain't finna go there. Let's get to the nitty and the gritty, baby. Okay, so she put in the YouTube guidelines. She put it in the TikTok guidelines and all of that stuff because she said that she was all of the things. She was doxed and all of that stuff. Okay. All right, let's keep going. Oh, because this is about to get good. Okay. Okay. Plaintiff would give public information regarding narcissism and public legal tools with family law. Now, I'm not no lawyer or nothing, but are you supposed to be getting up here on these platforms giving legal advice? Because that's what you saying you giving. You saying you giving legal advice. Are you supposed to be doing that? Are you supposed to be hopping around from panel to panel to panel to panel to panel to panel to panel? And you used to hop around, best believe you used to hop around from panel to panel. And I had told all these people, from day one to watch her because I was the first one who had a situation with her. And I told y'all, she went from panel to panel to panel to panel to panel, and y'all know it. She went from panel to panel to panel. Again, that lady was not doxxed, y'all. That lady had her complete full and first name and last name on her StreamYard. She came up one day, full face, everything. Y'all, I still got the video. Came up full face and everything. Then eventually she turned her camera off and then changed her name to what it is or what it was, the first initial of her name and then her last name. And then after that, she changed it to not wanting to be nobody. I mean, that's just what it is. So here we go. Okay, wait a minute. That was number 29. Okay. All right, so we're just gonna go to 30. Plaintiff noticed that the attacks on Melody Cherie Rogers consisted of DV and domestic abuse by her former ex-husband and Love and Marriage Huntsville cast member. Also, plaintiff noticed that her former ex-husband was exhibiting the 10 behavior traits of being a narcissistic sociopath, similar to Tim Norman of the former television show Sweetie Pies that broadcast on the Oprah Winfrey Network. You should not be given legal advice on a public platform for numerous reasons. However, you can explain complex legal concepts for educational purpose. Not sure of some of her not sure if some of her comments fits in this. I'ma read the complaint this weekend. Yes, please do. Please do. I'm reading a piece of it now who, in my opinion, and I've said this several times, I don't understand how you go up for somebody. I know that's what I said. How male and but that's not it, Aunt Natty. That's not it. I promise you, that's not it. That's not it. Just hold on. Just hold your horses, because it's definitely finna get ready to get interesting. Okay, hold your horses. She did used to say that all the time, Melanie Beauty. She used to say it all the time. I know the 10 traits of malignant narcissism and this and of a sociopath and this and this and this and this. Child, she used to talk about it all the time. Did. But wait, before I go to this next piece, I said what I don't understand, if you go up for a person, if you're a millimeter, why would you include her in this at all? To me, it it just doesn't make any sense. I don't understand why you would make her go through anything. And it's not that I'm not saying that Melody is a defendant or anything. I'm just saying to even be mentioning them in the lawsuit, I think is wild work. But I'm not done because she mentions her several times. Make sure you guys hit that like button, please. Thank you. I appreciate it. All right. So I read the part about the 10 behavioral traits of being a narcissistic sociopath, similar to Tim Norman of the former television show Sweetie Pies that broadcasted on the Oprah Winfrey Network LLC. And I know that Tim Norman, wide hip ass, is in his cell wondering, how did I get into this? Also, plaintiff believes the attacks on Melody Cherie Rogers by her former ex-husband and other Love and Marriage Huntsville cast members and defendant Carlos Reginald King is similar to the M for Hire plot that former social media influencer Ashley Grayson did on her financial coach Derica Harwell. Did y'all hear what I just said? And I think most of y'all, I covered the story, and I know other content creators covered the story, but there were other people who covered the story um, of the Ashley Grayson, Derica Harwell, all of that. Okay. I just don't think that Melody should have been named in this. And to be honest, I don't like Marceau. I don't like Mark. I don't like Maurice. I don't think they should have been named in this. I'm just being honest. I'm just being completely honest. All right, let's keep going, y'all, because it gets interesting. It gets interesting. It gets interesting. Gets interesting. So, as a result, plaintiff participated on panels to give public analysis and tools to help. Peep this, y'all. Peep this. As a result, plaintiff participated on panels to give public analysis and tools to help Melody Cherie Rogers, her mother, and her children escape the potential dangers from her ex-husband and Love and Marriage Huntsville cast members on YouTube panel discussions and also paid subscription services. An example for that is Patreon or members only, as Love and Marriage Huntsville broadcast on the Oprah Winfrey Network. Now that I said the thing about the malignant narcissist and all of that, this ties back into what I told y'all yesterday, how I think it started with me and her, at least, right? It started because she got offended because I generalized black women and I changed it up. I apologized like 5 or 6 times. All the people told me, do not apologize any damn more. You did, we knew what you meant. Don't apologize no more. I said, okay. Some people accepted it. Some people didn't. She did. She kept going on and on and on and on and on and on and on. And all of y'all that were there, you know I'm not lying. Kept going on and 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 on until I had to drop her down. I had to literally drop her down because she kept going on and on and on and on. All right, let's keep going. In particular, plaintiff. Oh shit. Uh-oh. Hold on, y'all. Okay, here we go. In particular, plaintiff gave information on public YouTube content creator panels. Again, I'm not going to name the content creator that helped Melody Cherie Rogers leave a toxic and abusive relationship with her ex-husband. This is where it gets interesting. Also, plaintiff's insight. Oh, get ready for this. Get ready in my Bishop T.D. Jakes voice. Also, plaintiff insight helped her, and her is speaking of Melody. Okay? Are y'all ready for this? Also, plaintiff's insight helped her navigate getting into a business deal, i.e., the 47 acres with the Combat Group with defendant Carlos King. Her ex-husband and other Love and Marriage Huntsville cast worth between $30 million to $240 million. Plaintiff and other YouTube content creators helped Melody Cherie Rogers realize that her ex-husband was operating as her enemy and that she needed to end any affiliation with him and his friends, like defendant Carlos Reginald King and defendant Maurice Scott, because they are unethical, incompetent, unprofessional, and lawless individuals. DG, but we're about to get to another piece where she just blankly comes out and says that in the complaint. It's no more implying. She actually is getting ready to say it. All right. I'm going to read that one more time. I just got to read that one more time. Plaintiff also says that her insight helped her, Melody, navigate getting into a business deal, i.e. the 47 acres with the Comeback Group, with defendant Carlos King, her ex-husband, and other Love and Marriage Huntsville cast, worth between $30 million to $240 million. Plaintiff and other YouTube content creators helped Melody Cherie Rogers realize that her ex-husband was operating as her enemy and that she needed to end any affiliation with him and his friends, like defendant Carlos King and defendant Maurice Scott. Girl, I promise y'all, I'm not making this up. I promise I'm not. I promise I'm not. Welcome to everybody that is in the room, honey. Close the doors, ushers. Go ahead and close those doors. Go ahead and close those doors. I think it's time. I think it's time to go ahead and close those doors. Close those doors, ushers. All right. Yeah, close them doors. Close them doors. All right, here we go. On June 18th of 2020, defendant, this is where she talks about defendant Maurice Scott, where he obtained his occupational license, and all of that. Okay. In January of 2022, plaintiff and medical professional with intelligence connections formed a partnership to help social media content creators reinstate stricken channels by defendant Carlos King and other Love and Marriage Huntsville cast members, other YouTube content creators, and subscribers for charitable purposes. Yeah, she God now. She God now. She God now. Did y'all hear that? In January, let me just run it back. In January 2022, plaintiff and medical professional with intelligent connections formed a partnership to help social media content creators reinstate stricken channels by defendant Carlos King and other Love and Marriage Huntsville cast members, other YouTube content creators, and subscribers for charitable purposes. And she gonna name Stevie Wonder and the rest of them next in just a minute, honey. The Pope just died. She gonna add the Pope to it. Child. On February the 26th of 2022, now this is how I know you're something is going on with you, like something going on with you. Here we go. On February the 26th of 2022, Love and Marriage Huntsville aired season 3, episode 323, Social Media Manna, part 1, featuring large YouTube content creator reviews on the show. On March the 5th of 2022, Love and Marriage Huntsville aired season 3, episode 324, Social Media Manna part 2. Oh, but that's not it. Oh, here's where it gets interesting. On April the 8th of 2022, I see you, DG. On April the 8th of 2022, Discovery merged with Warner Brothers to form Warner Brothers Discovery Inc. On April the 27th of 2022, defendant CRK Entertainment, which was formed by defendant Carlos Reginald King. Carlos Reginald King, and it is registered in the Georgia Secretary of State office. On May the 28th of 2022, Melody Cherie Rogers, a former Love and Marriage Huntsville cast member and executive producer and creator, personally filmed on her cell phone the Madani fight, where Wanda Moore Leith, former Love and Marriage Huntsville cast member, lunged at her, and then a melee broke out on the set of Love and Marriage Huntsville. Defendant Maurice Scott sucker punched his Love and Marriage Huntsville castmate Martell Holt, which started the vicious melee. Plaintiff appeared on YouTube live panel discussion held by, and I won't mention that person's name, where she explained to the public how to exercise their First Amendment rights: free speech, freedom of assembly, free press, and the right to petition the government corporation for grievances. Hold on, I'm not done yet. Hold on. Under the U.S. Constitution, plaintiff compared what. Now, this is where I cannot. Relevance to doxing claims. This is super extra and serves no purpose to prove or disprove the doxing. And again, that lady was not doxed. She was not doxed. She had her name on StreamYard when she would come up on a panel. Okay, so let me just say this. So, and I have this, I have all of it. So back then, they've changed it now. I think they changed it now because more people are using StreamYard, right? But back then, when we first started, when I first started, what you had to do to get on StreamYard was once you click the link would take you to your Google account, or to tell you, do you want to sign into your YouTube account? If you pick one of those, your name is already there and you have to change your name. This used to happen, and I know content creators know I'm telling the truth and I'm not lying about this. That's how it used to be. So when she came up on my panel, on my platform, she had her first and last name on here. Not only did she have her first and last name on here, she absolutely showed her face. And then when she realized that she was on camera, she then cut her camera off and changed her name to her first initial and then her last name. So technically, that's, you doxed yourself. You put your own stuff out there. How are you putting this on anybody else? You did that. I didn't do that. You did it. So again, I just have to add that context because people keep saying, "Oh, you and the other content creator doxed her." No. And then on top of that, she was going around from panel to panel to panel talking about what she did, talking about all these things. It wasn't until people realized when she was on that one person's panel, who, a bigger YouTuber, y'all know who I'm talking about. When she was on her panel and they were talking about the child custody case, she was the first one to bring up that case. She was the first one to mention those kids. She was the first one to do those things. And then you don't think that people are going to look you up after you continue to go from panel to panel talking about what you can do and what you cannot do? Are you serious? Are you kidding me? And what real world do we, I mean, we live in the real world. So like, who wouldn't do that? You keep saying, "Oh, I'm such and such. I do this, I do that, I did this, I did that, I did this, I did that." So I mean, I don't understand. She doxed herself, period, point blank. Again, and that's just, I stand on that. But here's where it gets really interesting, y'all. Here's where it gets really, really, really interesting. Plaintiff compared what people could do to help Melody Cherie Rogers, similar to the Boston Tea Party, the Civil Rights Movement, and the women's suffrage movement. No, she is not suing Melody. She's not suing Melody. She's just mentioning Melody, which to me is still stupid. Like, why are you even mentioning her? But that's not all she mentions. I'm gonna keep going. But I'm gonna read that part for y'all one more time because that was crazy. Plaintiff compared what people could do to help Melody Cherie Rogers, similar to the Boston Tea Party, the Civil Rights Movement, and the women's suffrage movement. This YouTube Live ignited the creation of Change.org petitions to help Melody Cherie Rogers combat the hostile work environment on Love and Marriage Huntsville and attacks by her ex-husband. I got you, DG. Thank you. So then we're talking about a lady who used to be on YouTube diagnosing people as malignant narcissists and the 10 traits of a narcissistic pulmonary pulmonism disorder. I made it up, y'all, but all of that. All of that. Okay. Let me see. Okay. So we talked about the petition. Okay. On May the 29th of 2022, change.org posted a petition entitled Remove Wanda Moore Leaf from Love and Marriage Huntsville. I don't even know what the hell Wanda got to do with it. I mean, come on now. Like, you know, I feel the way that I feel about some of these people, but they do not deserve to even be mentioned in this stuff. Like this is crazy. On August the 7th of 2022, Change.org posted a petition to cancel Martell Holt from Love and Marriage Huntsville, to remove Martell Holt from Love and Marriage Huntsville. And she keeps saying that a copy of these what's the names is in the exhibits. On August the 27th of 2022, Martell Holt, a Love and Marriage Huntsville cast member, does a live and a red hat in a parking lot discussing his children, his ex-wife, and other issues, appearing in a manic rage. And then she puts as an exhibit, the title of the video is Love and Marriage Huntsville. Martell Holt agrees with Ariane that their son got sick from the other kids. This is insane to me. On October the 29th of 2022, Love and Marriage Huntsville aired season 5, episode 508, entitled We Wanda Mark the Boundaries, aired. Defendant Maurice Scott and other fellow Love and Marriage Huntsville cast members, Marcel Scott, brought to the set their brother Mark Scott, who had a restraining order filed against him by fellow Love and Marriage Huntsville castmate Vanessa Rogers Traci, the mother of Melody Cherie Rogers. Defendant Maurice Scott had prior knowledge of the order of protection filed against his brother, Mark Scott. On December the 31st of 2022, Love and Marriage Huntsville Reunion Part 1 for Season 5, Episode 516 aired. Melody Cherie Rogers would use phrases that she heard from various YouTube lives. They put the YouTuber's live name here, and they said where plaintiff, y'all know who the plaintiff is, would participate in combat attacks to combat attacks by, hold on. Uh-oh. Oh, wait. Hold on, y'all. Sorry. That's not the right page. Okay, Mark Scott. Okay, here we go. On January. Wait a minute. Okay, I read the one on October the 20th. Okay, so I was in the right place. All right. On December the 31st of 2022, the reunion part one episode aired. Okay, to combat the attacks by her ex-husband, Martell Holt defended Carlos King and defended Maurice Scott. On January the 7th of 2023, Love and Marriage Huntsville reunion part two for season 5, episode 517 aired. Defendant Carlos King plotted with other Love and Marriage Huntsville cast members, in particular defendant Maurice Scott, to attack YouTube content creators and subscribers like the plaintiff, who participated on public social media panels to assist Melody Cherie Rogers as it related to her divorce and pending child custody battle against her ex-husband, Martell Holt. The part of you helping Mel is insane to me. That is insane to me. That woman got merch where God said go. She has always talked about how she left her marriage. And not one time has she named you. Not one time. Not one time. And a lot of y'all peanut-headed asses is literally going up for somebody cuckoo as damn Cocoa Puffs. Because what the hell are you talking about? How in the hell did you, in any sort of way, assist that lady divorcing her husband? Ma'am, when she went through her first initial, when she was going through what she was going through with Marta, she didn't even know, that lady don't know you. Big Queen shit. It is people literally out here in these streets justifying it. Oh, I hope she win this $10 million lawsuit. Oh, because they don't like people who are named in the lawsuit. It's stupid. That's what they're saying. Oh my God, I hope she win. I hope she win. That is crazy. Assuming all of this is true, how does this involve her federal rule 12b-6 and rule 11 are instructive on what to do with this file 404 trash, allegedly, in my opinion. Hold on, y'all. We ain't done. Oh, we almost done. With what I have. I mean, it gets more interesting. It's 119 pages, y'all. Okay, I read the part about defendant Carlos King. You need to look up the 10 traits of a malignant narcissist, because Martell is a malignant narcissist. I used to work for the CIA, ABC 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and they told me what a malignant narcissist is. Girl, plaintiff believes that the attacks on her consist of a very I can't really say that word, but divide and conquer. And y'all do know that when she would get on panels, she would always say that. She would always say that that's what the cast was trying to do, was trying to divide and conquer, trying to divide and conquer. But there are 21 defendants in this lawsuit, including Google, TikTok, Oprah Winfrey Network, Oprah Winfrey Network, Kingdom Reign Entertainment, Maurice Scott, AT&T. Oh, I think I forgot AT&T. AT&T is listed. The Orlando, Florida Police Department. She used to say that all the time. She used to say it all the time. You know what? I said this yesterday, really. I said this yesterday. To me, I don't know. To me, yeah, TikTok is listed. TikTok, Google, YouTube, AT&T, Warner Brothers, Oprah Winfrey Network, Kingdom Reign, Carlos Reginald King, Maurice J. Scott, the Orlando Police Department. Yeah, all of them are listed too. She was always emailing certain CCs about malignant narcissist traits. Yeah, one time she asked me, could she send it to me? Hell no, you can't send that motherfucking shit to me. Hell no. This lawsuit is linked to that other lawsuit that can be talked about now. Everyone can get mad. I said yesterday was, I don't know if she added these people to, because these are the very people who are in that other lawsuit. I don't know if that was in, I don't know. I don't know about that. I have no clue. I don't even know. I'm telling y'all, I'm not making this stuff up. When I played the show from last night, I thought Chef DonDon was joking. No, I ain't. I ain't joking, DD. I ain't joking at all, honey. I wish I was. Plaintiff believes the attacks on her was the divide and conquer where defendants Carlos King and members of YouTube content creators. So basically, she's saying that we all got together and just decided to do. Girl. Y'all can't make this stuff up. I can't make this stuff up. And anybody who's going up for this shit, you're weird. You're weird as hell. You are weird as hell. Cause none of this got to do with none of this stuff. Now, I'd be a bitch if I got on here and really said what you should have put in this lawsuit is about your actual record as far as you being an attorney. Ma'am, your stuff is public knowledge. There's an article written about you. That's public. Take it up with the motherfucking newspaper. It's a news article, y'all. Not making this up. It is a news article out about this lady, and she's saying that people was doxing because they read the article. Melody should have never been mentioned. Maurice, and listen, I don't like Maurice. Maurice should have never been mentioned. Marceau should have never been mentioned. Nobody should have ever been mentioned outside of the people, and it's still bogus from the people that you did have on this lawsuit at first. But stop saying that. She absolutely came on my platform where there was a specific time where this stuff was going on, y'all. And not only were they doing things, but she pulled people's background information. And she's saying that she did this, so that she could help serve people and do all of that other kind of stuff. She did a background check on every last one of us that was in that lawsuit. Not only did she do a background check, y'all, there was a period of time where I looked out for one of these other content creators, and again, I won't say no names, so I won't know shit, but they had this particular content creator's address out there. Not only did they have their address out there, they had their entire mortgage payment information out there, what they pay as far as interest on their mortgage, who their mortgage is with. I mean, all of the things, and I'm not lying. Had my name out there with my driver's license number, the last 4 digits of my social security number. Yeah, I'm not lying. You did this shit. And see, here's the thing. What a lot of y'all don't know is our personal information has been sent to several different people in an email chain thread. I have that thread, and I have everybody on that thread that received our information. See, a lot of y'all wonder why the chef been quiet on this shit. This is why I've been quiet. So Don't come over here with no bullshit. Don't come over here talking to me crazy. Don't come over here with none of that shit because y'all don't know the ins and outs of what we really been through. In the process of them trying to dox me, they dox my sister. And I done already told you, if somebody roll up on my sister and my nephew, I'm going ballistics. Do you understand me? I don't play about my nephew. I don't play about my nephew. My nephew and my sister and them was doxxed in an attempt to dox me. Where y'all going? Why y'all dropping out? Bring your asses back in here. Y'all finna hear this? So when I tell you I've been through a lot, everybody, all the defendants named in this case has been through a lot. And I may not get along or like some of them, but I don't wish this on none of them. Because it's stupid. And I'm a real one saying that. I may not like some of the people who are listed as defendants. That may be CCs. But one thing I can say is I wouldn't wish this on them. And I hope and pray that we can all get in this thing, fight this thing, and make it do what it do. Because this is absolutely insane. Not only was my information shown, see, I'm going to say something, and I really hope that this person don't get upset with me, but the reason why someone's house was put on YouTube was due to this situation right here. Was due to this situation right here. So I want to ask something. It's no different from knowing someone else's name and Googling them versus you putting your name out there, doxing yourself, and somebody deciding to Google you because you go from platform to platform talking about how you are all like, I just don't get it. How did she get Privacy Act info? I have no clue, DG, but when I say that they ran our social security numbers and everything, I'm going to tell you what's crazy. One day, I was just sitting here and I have a, it's not a lock on my credit, or whatever. It's an alert that lets me know every time someone is pulling my credit or doing anything like that. They let me know when a job is doing a background check, all that kind of stuff. If y'all don't got that alert, y'all should definitely get it. But it's an alert and it comes and it sends me an email or a text message or something to let me know that, you know, whatever has been, you know, about my social security, right? So I got a notification. I got a notification, and that's how I knew. I was like, wait a minute, what's going on? So that's how I knew that things were pulled. That's also how I know where people are like, there are a couple of content creators that are in the lawsuit where they have attempted to find where people work, and it's not accurate. It's not accurate information. And you're trying to serve people that don't even work. Not only that, you are also putting in default judgments for people who, and if y'all want to listen to all this, Tago Live every day. Who aren't even certain people that's in this lawsuit. There's at least 3 people in this lawsuit that shouldn't even be in this lawsuit. It's mistaken damn identity because you think based off of your background checks that you figured out who these people are. These people don't even know what's going on, y'all. There's literally one person who has a default judgment against them that, or is getting a default judgment against them, and they have absolutely nothing to do with this lawsuit. So you can't tell me, you cannot tell me, you cannot go around these YouTube parts telling me that none of the people who are listed in this lawsuit can't feel no type of fucking way. So all of these people that sit up talking about, oh, I'm disappointed, kiss my ass, bitch. Because you don't know what we done been through. You don't know what we going through. What we've been going through. I had to beg a content creator to take down off of their community wall my fucking information. I had to beg. This person ain't even on YouTube no more, I don't believe. But I had to beg her, please take my information down. Oh, I got an SMG. Believe me. So I'm just letting y'all know. So like when y'all go from channel to channel and y'all be seeing what y'all be saying in other people's chats, and let me catch you again and your ass gonna be clocked and blocked from over here. Because I see exactly what some of y'all are doing. Some of y'all love to play both sides and you don't think nobody can figure it out. But we can. We're not dumb. I be seeing it. I be peeping it. I be peeping it. You don't gotta like me. You don't gotta like nobody listed in this damn lawsuit. But keep it cute when you fuck around with me. Or you gonna fuck around and find out. Period. Yeah, I don't like that fake shit. Don't come over here with that fake shit. Leave all that fake shit over there for them fake people. Don't come over here with that. Because again, I clock you and I block you. That's why I don't care about the views. I don't care about all that stuff because y'all, it absolutely makes no freaking sense. And a lot of people are going up for this stupid shit like, oh, this is really something to be like, girl, okay. And I guess adding these people to the lawsuit, maybe in her mind, it helps solidifies the lawsuit or something of that sort. I don't know. But adding these people to the lawsuit, in my mind, I'm going to just tell you what I thought. In my mind, I thought that she added these people to the lawsuit so that the other lawsuit that she's in can help her with this one, or vice versa. That's what I thought. And that's still kind of my theory on that. It solidifies her non-diagnosis. I mean, that's just what my thoughts were because it's just like, why? Why now? This is April. This lawsuit was filed in 2023. We're going all the way back to damn 2022 and before that. Like we are literally, this lawsuit was filed either in October or December of 2023. Here we are in April of 2025, the end of April of 2025, and here we are naming these new defendants in this case. So to the people who so disappointed, I done told you what to do since you so disappointed in me. You so disappointed. You so disappointed. I'm disappointed in you, Chef. Kiss my ass. What is you disappointed for? Because no matter how this lawsuit goes, what the hell does it have to do with anybody out here? Nothing. Nothing. Y'all ain't had to spend a dime on lawyer fees or anything like that. Nor have I even came up here and asked y'all for that. That's the crazy part. She wasn't even a part of that other lawsuit. She added herself to. I thought she was a part of it. I thought that it was 3 people. I won't mention the other 2 people, but I thought she was one of the people who were named in this. I thought she was a part of the other lawsuit in the beginning. They can stay disappointed. They not going through this issue at all. That's what I thought. I thought she was a part of it. Yeah, she was a part of it originally. Yeah, she was a named defendant in that lawsuit. Yeah, I thought so. I thought so. This battleship, Tay and y'all them blue. Listen, I'm just saying I think it is crazy. And again, if y'all want to listen to the full complaint, upon research, she added herself. Oh, really? Hmm. Well, however she got on there, she ain't just add herself on this one that she got. She adding other people for sure. So it just, to me, again, it's crazy to me that here we are with this shit. And again, I don't, everybody that's in this situation, I wish them nothing but the best because I think this shit is foolish. So if you listening in the bushes and we don't kick it like that, I absolutely am sincere about the fact that hopefully we get through this on the winning scale of things. Because this is absolutely asinine to me. I thought I heard that OWN was dropped, and I think also CK. In my opinion, that's why she's trying. I don't know. I don't know. I'm gonna just be honest with y'all. I have not kept up with that other case at all, at all. Not one single bit. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't. I don't. Unfortunately, I don't pay attention to it because again, I got my own shit going on over here. What I need to be over there looking at that lawsuit for, or keeping up with that lawsuit for? You know what I'm saying? These people running from chat to chat can kick rocks. We don't care about your opinion of Don. We are proud of him. Thank you so much for being proud of me, IPV. I sure appreciate it. I appreciate it. I hushed my mouth for a whole year almost about this shit right here. I sat here and I just dealt with the things. Dealt with the harassing emails. Yes, I have the harassing emails that was sent from um accounts. Uh-huh. I do. I have your harassing emails. Yeah, I agree. Let's just keep the confusion down because I'm gonna be honest with y'all. Again, that other case ain't got nothing to do with me. And furthermore, y'all ain't never really heard me discuss that case over here on my end. From beginning to now. Y'all ain't heard me talk about that case. Oh yes, ma'am. You already know, DG. I think it is great that you and the others are finally speaking out and calling a thing a thing. Yeah, I mean, because it's just unfair. It's unfair to look up and you done lost 100 subscribers because someone else is covering this and making it look like something that it's not. It ain't all of that. She saying that she was doxxed. That lady doxed herself. Losing subscribers every day because people feel like you owe them something in regards to this lawsuit. Girl, I wouldn't care if I was the only defendant in this damn lawsuit. If you don't want to be here, don't be here. Damn it. Like, that is stupid to me. Y'all see everybody else is out here literally defending themselves, and then now all of a sudden you want to come over here talk about how disappointed and shit you are. I'll be another chat swinging for Chef because everybody know I don't play by him. And you know what? Y'all don't even gotta do that. Let them talk shit. Let them talk shit. I know whose I am. I know what's what. Let them talk it. I don't give a damn. I listen to these people content and laugh and kiki. I don't I don't be in the other ish. I just know she disappeared, who ran her off of YouTube, what caused all of this. Again, I mean, there were okay, so there are some other people that are involved in that. I think that's the sole reason of like the lawsuit or whatever. And again, I'm just not gonna say people's names out of respect. um you know, I don't think that the same is being done to me, like me respecting people and not saying their names. I don't think the same is being done the opposite way around, but that's okay. I don't care. I don't care. I'm gonna always be me. I'm gonna always be me. I'm gonna always be respectful to these people because I don't want no shit. I love your content. We used to laugh and laugh till you would have me crying. I could be having a bad morning and you will brighten up my day. Thank you, Miss Deary Vet. That's really all I get on this platform to do. And wasn't she first one who started doxing the cast? Mm, mm. If time for the CCs involved to speak out and defend themselves, what bothers me is that some of the bigger channels took sides against those mentioned in the case. That's so people were saying, and it was going around. I even know people who are not even in this sector who was discussing this and saying that I was the one who was really upset about the bigger content creator discussing the case. That wasn't why I was upset. I was upset because of the fact that the person didn't read the damn lawsuit to know what was going on, to know any of the things that was going on, and took somebody's side of the lawsuit without. And literally all you did was get on your platform and read everybody's names, and that was it. Talking about, oh, it's a millimeters lawsuit. So no, I wasn't upset because you was talking about the lawsuit. And I want people to understand this because again, people of outside of this sector or whatever was discussing it. I didn't have a problem with anybody discussing the lawsuit. I had a problem with you getting up in front of your people and motherfucking lying and not getting all of the facts. That's what I was pissed off about. I was pissed off at the fact that you didn't read what you claimed you had in front of you. So again, I wasn't mad because of the lawsuit because at this point, everybody already knew about it. Again, it was the way you chose to cover it and the way you chose to put things out there. That's what I was upset about. If you're going to put it out there right. Instead, you want to choose somebody's side and then skip past all the stuff that they've done to read whatever. I mean, to say everybody else's name and what they did. That's some weak shit. So that's what I was upset about. And when I said you could have reached out to me, I wasn't saying you could have reached out to me like you knew me, like you had to ask for permission. I was saying to ask for the facts. You could have reached out. And that's the same thing everybody else was saying that was attacked on that live. Y'all, some of y'all was there. Y'all know I'm not making this shit up. And that'd be another thing. Some of y'all, I be seeing, I be peeping y'all. I peep how y'all move. Some of y'all are so disingenuous. You'll come over here. You know, I love you, Chef. I really do. I love you. I love you. And then I look up and you in another chat talking about CDD ain't shit. CDD ain't this. We don't like CDD. And CDD is messy. And CDD is a scammer. And CDD is it is. Well, CDD gonna tell you to kiss his black ass. I'm telling y'all, it just again, it really be getting on my nerves. Like I really just, and I feel like if you don't like somebody, you just fucking don't like them. Why talk? Why continue to talk about them? If your ass don't like the people, fucking just leave them alone. Period. I be in a lot of the chats, but yeah, it's Simply Beautiful. I don't be seeing you in the drama. I don't be seeing you in drama. But these people know who they are. These people know exactly who they are. Now I'm gonna tell y'all, Tamara was one of them. Tamara was one of them before she came over here talking all side. And I'm not talking about the Tamara in the chat. Tamara was one of them. She come over here. Oh my gosh, just love you, chef. All of this stuff. And then I see you in other people's chat, and then you want to come over here and say how disrespectful I am and all of the things. Like, girl, but you was following me. You was over here and you doing all this stuff. Oh, I love you. I really do love you. I came late to the live. I am lost as to who is being talked about. I agree with you with what you're saying. That you did, if you don't like a person, you don't. That's all I'm saying. I think that's what this stems down to. Period. When you don't like somebody, just alleviate yourself from them. Just get out of their presence. Don't watch them. I think you will have a serious mental health issue if you continue to watch someone you do not like. Something is wrong with you. Like, it's no way else to sum this thing up. Something is wrong with you. No. Because Tamara, the other Tamara, she had a last name. Let me tell you, let me just be honest with you. So the reason why I thought that maybe it could have been her was because what these people do, and y'all know it, Jackie did it. Jackie went, had this page made. We done blocked Jackie. Jackie didn't cuss me out. Jackie done done all the things. And then here come Jackie come with a different name. Or, people just be crazy and they'll go and recreate something or something like that. So that's why I thought it was you. So I'm good. You good. You good. I promise you good. And I think she spelled it hers a different way. I think hers was spelled with all A's or something like that. Tamara, I believe. When you sit back and let a person play their hand, they will eventually show their hand. I believe her hand is involved in a lot of mess. And stop trying to pull others in your ish. Let them support who they want. Exactly. That's my thing too. Like, y'all have never heard me to tell y'all who to support and who not to support. All I've said that if I clock you and see you in another chat talking shit or talking stupid, I'm blocking you. And you can't come over here. Not other stuff. Specifically, if you talking shit about me, and mainly you come over here in my chat pretending like you like me. That's what I'm talking about. I think all this shit is crazy, y'all. I really do. I think it's all crazy. As I stated before, I don't think that Melody or anybody else on that cast should have been named in this lawsuit whatsoever. Because what does everything that's dated prior to you actually filing this complaint, along with the person who is the main defendant in this case, what does any of those dates have to do with anything that you're saying is going on now? What does it have to do with it? So many people have showed their true colors. I've seen it, but haven't said a word or carried a bone. I mean, it's no need. It's no need. You just move when a person moves a certain type of way. You just move a different type of way. That's just how I see it. You just move how you feel like is the right way to move. So I'm with you on that. I'm with you on that. Now to my true DonDons. To my true DonDons. To my true DonDons. Y'all heard what I said? To my true DonDons, I need your support. To my true DonDons. If you're not a DonDon, then baby, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Okay? Cause them the ones that say you're a holder, baby, you hold the people hostage, honey, or something. You know what I'm saying? To my true DonDons. Hey, Miss Island Duckett, what's going on? When you move, I move just like that. Okay. What's okay? Terry said, yes, sir. Okay, to the true DonDons. We are $200 away from our Boss Bay travel goal. Okay. $200. The thing is, we gotta catch out Venmo and Zelle. Can y'all help me get to this goal? And we going down there, we getting this award, and we bringing our ass on back home. Okay, that's literally what we going to do. We stepping foot there to get the award, and we bringing it on back home. So if you guys could, anything helps. Anything helps. But I want us to get to that $200 goal. Okay, and I know my true DonDons can make it happen because y'all truly support me, and I appreciate it. Okay, and the Catch app and the Venmo is there on the screen. If you need Zelle information, let me know as well, and I can get that to you. Good morning. Is there finally movement forward on the case? It's been lingering for a while. The only movement is adding people to the lawsuit. That's the only movement that has been made. That's the only movement that has been made. When is the cutoff? The awards is on Sunday. The awards is on Sunday. I leave tomorrow. So hopefully prior to would be best. And that's just me being honest. Would be best. Yeah. Oh, listen, and here's what I want to say. If you cannot do anything, I understand that. I get it. I know it's a lot going on. I totally get it. I get it. Let me see here. Yeah, that's all that's going on. She just added people to the she just added people to the lawsuit. She added thank you so much, love. I appreciate you. She added OWN. She added Kingdom Reign. She added AT&T. She added the Florida Police Department. She added TikTok, Google, and YouTube was already on there. She also added two new content creators to the thing. She I feel like I'm missing some people on Network Discovery, Warner Brothers. She added Kingdom Reign Entertainment. She added all them folks around there. I don't like Marie. That's the same thing I said, and that's why I had the theory that I had. That she, to me, it gave me that you were using this to kind of like, I guess, to kind of like help you in your other law. I don't think any of them people should have been added to the lawsuit. I don't think any of those folks should have been named in the lawsuit. Everybody know I can't stand big titty ass Mark. Y'all know I can't stand that silverback. Y'all know I can't stand that silverback. But why was he mentioned? Why was Miss Van mentioned? Why was Wanda mentioned? Why was anybody mentioned? And I'm just trying to figure out what this has to do with anything. You're sitting up saying that you was on these panels talking about malignant damn narcissists. I think anybody could go find a video where your ass was on the panel talking about malignant narcissists. Like anybody can find it. Which in my opinion, they didn't have nothing to do with it. Those two CCs added are actually beefing with someone else. Oh, see, and listen, I try to keep my nose out them folk business. I ain't got nothing to do with it. Right? It wasn't necessary. I don't believe it was necessary. I don't. But again, to the people who keep saying, "Oh, I'm disappointed and I feel this type of way. I feel that type of way." Thank you for your cash app, boo. Um, I feel this type of way. I feel that type of way. I feel this. I feel that. To those of you who are more concerned about this damn lawsuit than anybody else, up it meaning you disappointed and shit, girl, you're crazy. The hell you disappointed in for? What the hell you disappointed for? Y'all, we are 190 away from our goal now. Especially when he already been sued. You can go to 1CC, especially she had a standing not a standing reservation, honey. Not a standing reservation, child. She needs to be put in a straitjacket and hauled off to the loony bin. Man, I'm telling y'all, it's insane. And for the people again who going up for this shit, you're weird, and I don't want nothing to do with you. I really don't. You can kiss all of my ass. If you want to, you can make sure you kiss the hoe. Cause ain't no way. Ain't no way. Uh-oh. Okay. I told you that she's just trying to let the court, the people that's not on YouTube, that the show, the cast-based production are no good and on network for airing the show. I mean, but what I got, listen. I just think it's stupid. I think it's crazy. I think it's crazy. They can stay disappointed or open their eyes and stop the crap. Period. Y'all are reading the lawsuit word for word, showing the documents, and they still defending the foolery. They are. They defending the foolery, and a lot of people who are defending the foolery, they know. They know. This person had imaginary conversations with Melody. Clearly. Like, I can't, y'all. I just cannot. I cannot. This is absolutely asinine and crazy. Okay. Y'all do me a favor and make sure again that you mash that like button on your way out. And yes, she might think that it'll help her case, her other case, in my opinion. Will it? Thank you so much, Boo, for your I just received your cash app. I'm trying to like in real time be over here liking or loving the cash apps. A court of law is not the proper venue to complain about a show. Child. It's just crazy. Melody doesn't know that lady from Adam's house cat at all. That's another thing. I'm like, you're speaking on Melody like Melody know you. Like y'all done had strict conversation talking about Melody uses what YouTubers say. She used what YouTubers say down to the reunion and everything else. That is crazy, man. That is crazy. Ballistics. Buffoonery. If I was the judge, I wouldn't come out of the chamber for this. Not you wouldn't come out the chamber out there. All right, y'all. I gotta go eat me some breakfast so I can take my meds. But even before this lawsuit, what's crazy is I have said it multiple times too that the obsession with Melody is absolutely insane, and it's not no millimeter obsession. It's a different type of obsession. You have a completely different type of obsession when it comes to Melody Cherie. You do. And again, it's not even it's not even um it's not even it's a deep it's a deep one. It's a deep one. You have a deep obsession with um Melody. I sure hope so, IPV. She said she helped Melody with her divorce and her kids. She did. She said she helped Melody with the divorce case and the child custody case. And what's crazy is, again, I told y'all, this same person who read that lawsuit, that it was the same channel that this person was on, who went over there and was the first person to speak on them people's kids. And I said that, and I've been saying that. I said, for what reason do y'all, and again, y'all can do whatever y'all want to. Content creators can cover whatever they want to. It's their business. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I have a sense of, like, if you fool around with my nephew or something like that, you mention my nephews, it's all hell is about to break loose. You know what I'm saying? So I can only imagine how people are with their kids. And I just try to be respectful. And I just don't think that going on a panel to disclose, and y'all, it was a sensitive topic. It wasn't just a regular topic. It was a topic about Martell and what he did allegedly. And I'm just gonna say allegedly because, again, I ain't trying to start no shit. So I can't. Thank you, Big Queen Ish. I'm telling the people. I'm telling the people. If y'all was not on that live, there was a few people who was in it. Well, I ain't gonna say a few people. There's a lot of people in the chat, windmilling, of course, but the fact that that was the lady who literally said a name first is what's crazy to me. Thank you for your catch up, boo. Okay, look, Don Don. Yeah, she was an agent of chaos. Chaos, confusion, foolery, fuckery, all of the things. All of the things, honey. It just didn't make any kind of sense. And as I've stated before, that at this point down the line, ma'am, my theory is just what my theory is. And I really believe that we're doing this for other reasons. I really do. I really do. So we shall see, y'all. We shall see. If y'all want consistent news coverage on this, make sure you check out Wente Talks, because she has been going live about this. Y'all, I haven't talked to Tay. I haven't done any of the things, but I do know that she has been talking about it. And somebody sent me her video yesterday, which is what made me know that Kingdom Reign and all these people was at it. So again, if y'all want continuous coverage, make sure that you head over to Wente Talks, because that's where she got it at. Definitely an agent of chaos and confusion. Okay, I need to see how this ends. Shit, we want to see how it ends too. You know, but again, to everyone who is in this lawsuit, even if you listed in the bushes, whatever, I wish you nothing but the best. Because again, I don't wish this shit on nobody. Like, and that includes everybody. Um, I do think that this is insane. So I just hope that everybody gets what they need out of this, meaning all the defendants. Um, I don't know the ins and outs of what her and the other content creators have going on, but I know that the majority of the people that are in this lawsuit is stupid. It's stupid. It's stupid. Unfortunately, because she was allowed to be a frequent panelist, she got and yeah, I agree. Hey, Miss Lori. I agree. I agree. She do. She feel that way. I agree with that. By getting dismissed, that's how it will end. Praise the Lord. Oh yes. Well, I'm here for that. I'm here for that. I'm sure she's still lurking and watching for the last few years because she can't help herself. Oh yeah, absolutely. Um, and we know you and Tay aren't even best of friends, but right is right. Yeah, like really, you had to put that out there, didn't it? But no, we don't mind saying it. We don't mind saying it. Me and Tay, we didn't had our me and Tay didn't had our ups and downs, honey. And she know how I feel and I know how she feel, and it just is what it is. But we had agreed to respect each other, you know what I'm saying? And sometimes I'll go over there and because Tay is crazy. Tay is crazy. I mean, and Tay is funny. I can't lie. Sometimes Tay be funny as hell. And when she was talking about the lawsuit yesterday, that shit was funny. Okay. I sniggled and giggled. Did. Okay. Did. Cause she crazy. But for the most part, again, I think me and Tay know how to respect the process. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. Um I was just coming into this sector and kept hearing her same comments on multiple channels. I didn't understand why she was everywhere. That's what I'm saying, CC. She was everywhere. Uh, Let me tell you about the 10 traits of a malignant narcissist. You can look it up. Martell Holt is a malignant narcissist. Look it up. Look it up. Let me tell you about it. Let me tell you about it. So I'm just trying to figure out if you're an investigative journalist and all of this kind of stuff. Why you don't have your own channel? Why you ain't have your own channel? You know what I'm saying? So I just think that's crazy. Wait, what's Simply Beautiful say? I got a troll account dedicated to trolling Tay. Tay is crazy. Tay is crazy. Tay is Tay is crazy. I was over there listening yesterday, and I she had me dying. She had me dying laughing. um, she was teaching a class. I mean, everywhere she went, she was teaching a class about malignant narcissism, narcissistic sociopath, and all of the things. I mean, it just was never ending, y'all. Never ending. She used to be a therapist. She used to be a life coach. She used to work for the bus barn. She used to work for the CarMax people. She used to be down to the HEB, down at the corporate office of the HEB. She used to be a receptionist, and then she used to be a chef puller over there. Also, too, she has worked for the Social Security Administration. She has worked in the front and in the back of the Social Security Administration. When you go pull your number, she's right there at the window. She's worked for them. She's worked for the CIA, the ABC, the N123, NBC, the FBI. She's been a life coach. She's been a school teacher. She's been a divorcee. She has gone over there to the university. She's taught at the HBCUs, honey. She's worked for the post office, honey. She's worked for FedEx. She's worked for UPS, honey. She's worked for Ocean Spray, who creates the cranberry juice, honey. She's worked for them. She's an insurance agent, honey. If you need some life insurance, you can go to her, honey. You need anything. I guarantee anything you need, you can go over there and get it, baby. She has worked for the CIA, the ABC, the 123, the 345678910. She's worked for Pure Life. She's worked for T-Mobile. She's worked for Sprint, honey. She's worked for AT&T, AT&T and Sue and AT&T. She's worked for all of the people. She's worked for Spectrum, honey child. Yeah, I mean, she's worked for everybody. You name it, she's worked for them. Baby, you don't even know. What's up, Sweet Essence? You don't even know. She was even the CEO for Canada Dry. That's what y'all didn't even know. Y'all didn't even know she was over there. She was the CEO for Biggs. You know what I'm saying, baby? She work over there at Welch's. She makes the grape juice for Welch's. You know what I'm saying? The cranberry juice and the grape juice for Welch's. Yeah, she worked for all of the people. All of the people. You know what I'm saying? I mean, from platform to platform, literally going down all these things like people supposed to like. I wouldn't even trust you doing all that. I mean, she's been a pharmacy tech, honey. She done baby, she done built. She's a construction worker, honey. She done work for the construction company, baby. She done work for the hospital. You know what I'm saying? She done work for Wanda's crematory and mortuary. She has worked for she's worked for everybody. You name it, she's done it. You name it, she's done it. I can respect any woman who can hold her own and take no ish of nobody. Who you talking about, Sweet Essence? Who holding down their own? She done been a bartender. A bartender. Why you looking at me? Baby, I came with these people. Hey, Ramel, Tay. Oh, I can agree. I can definitely agree. So each of these jobs, she might have been doing 2 days or 1 week, but that's a lot of jobs. I'm just telling you, every time she went up on the panel, honey, it was a new job, a new thing every day. Yep, dog groomer over there got 55,000 cats and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? She works for your internet people. She worked for your TV people. She worked for everybody. And I used to ask this one. Oh, there you go, Big Queen. It's get out of my head. I was asking this one question. How in the hell? And I'm not gonna lie. I used to say this all the time when she would be up on panels. I said, damn. When do you ever do these jobs? These folks had to let you go after the first, second, third day, because when do you have time to do these jobs? Because your ass is always on YouTube talking about a manipulative damn narcissist. When do you have time to do your work? When do you have time to work, honey? When do you have time to clock in? And when people start saying that, one day, she had went on somebody's panel, and now it's because the people was chewing her up and getting her together in the comment section. And y'all, we don't even got to relive that because I don't want no shit with no people. We don't even got to relive that. But what I was saying was, she tried to escape out of the conversation by saying, "Oh, I have a client I need to meet with." Do you? Do you? Yeah, she worked for UPS, Amazon, honey, Uber, Lyft. You know what I'm saying? Sam's Club, Costco's, Walmart. You know, all of those. Yeah. She was like, oh, well, I gotta go because I have a client. You know, I gotta meet with a client. You ain't never had to meet with no damn client, and you've been on some of these panels for hours and hours and hours and hours and hours and hours. Hours and hours and hours and hours and damn hours. And I'm just trying to figure out what client she was going to meet up with. So how did you have time? She's really I can't say this. She is really a lawyer. Mm-hmm. She really is. Now I don't know about the status now, but you know, she is a lawyer. She had to meet with her therapist. She was the you know what? I cannot. She would leave one live. Yes, and that's literally what she did that same day. That's the same thing she did that day. She left that live because the people was in the comments chewing her up. She left that life and went straight to another one. Over here talking about she was helping Melody get a divorce and helping with her child custody case. Who is you? Who is you that you think that lady needs you? Girl, I think Melody has a lot of stuff going on. Was this during the pandemic? No, this happened in 2023. Well, it started in 2023. It started in 2023. I believe this lawsuit was filed in like October or could have been October or December, somewhere up in there. It was the last quarter of the year. I do know that. But she went all the way back to 2020 and all of that kind of stuff, talking about she went all the way back to 2019 and some of that stuff. December 2023. There we go. I knew it was one of them times, December or October. So when I tell y'all, we really been dealing with a lot of hell. And again, people can like who they want to like, and I'm not telling y'all to choose no sides. What I'm saying is, what the hell is y'all going up for this stupid stuff for? Like, again, I don't even. 2022 is when she started appearing on panels. Yep. But she was gathering evidence. So she's responsible for Mel's success now. Yes. She helped Mel with the 47 acres and, you know what I'm saying, and all of the things like that. She helped Mel, have a successful business. Yes. She made Mel. Now, Mel was a millionaire at the age of 25. You think she needs your damn business advice for any damn thing? Mel been a millionaire. The only millionaire on the show. What? I mean, Mel been a millionaire. Y'all, again, we cannot make this shit up, okay? But I'm gonna do this in honor of her. Hold on. Hold on 1 second. Oh, wait. Let me go back. All right. Again, y'all, it looks like we are about $150 or $160 away from our goal. Okay. Looks like we're $160 away from our goal. All right. So here we go. What are the narcissistic sociopath 10 traits of a narcissistic sociopath? Oh, girl, now it's 15 traits. Oh, shit. It ain't 10 no more. It ain't 10 no more. Now it's 15, girl. It's 15 traits, girl. 15. 15. Not 10. It is 15 now. Okay. We thought it was 10. Oh my God, it's 15. I am so glad that she is not on panel, because it would then turn into, let me give you the 15 traits of malignant narcissist. Let me give you 15 traits. Yeah, so I'm just trying to help y'all out. You know what I'm saying? It's 15 now, in case you didn't know. It ain't 10 no more. God's child, another good example. Some people in chats are still running with that misinformation. Hold on, let me see what you said. Therapy is truly needed for some of these people. I agree. Okay, what did God's child say? Let me see. Let me scroll up. She incorrectly said Miss Van sold the 57 acres when Uh-oh. When she already sold Timberland hours away from Huntsville. A simple Google search showed that. Oh, saying that she was giving misinformation. Absolutely. I never heard the 10 because I clicked off as soon as I heard her. Baby, you and everybody else, if you're trying to get us to leave, just say that. Who? I know how to get y'all out the door. I know how to get y'all out the door. The 15 traits of a malignant narcissist. Yeah, we about to have class again. I'm about to teach y'all. I'm about to teach y'all the 15 signs of a malignant narcissist. Girl, listen, again, I wish everybody the best. Y'all do y'all. You know what I'm saying? Do what you do and what do what you do. Do what you do. Miss Van explained the land she sold and handed the profits over to Melody. See, and again, Simber talking about you did this and you did that and you did this and you did that. Girl, go on. Go on, girl. She ran me off. I admit it. I could only watch playback so that I could skip past her. Well, shit, how much of the playback did you actually watch? Because she would take over folk panels. That's what she wanted to do that day that I kept apologizing. She wanted to take over my panel. You're not coming over here taking over shit. This is my kitchen. You're not coming over here taking over nothing. Okay, you understand me? Okay, well, she's gonna talk. Talk for hours and hours and hours and hours. Yes, honey, there are 45 signs of a malignant narcissist, honey, and we must go over them. I believe we can do it in a week. I could teach you guys all the 50 signs of a malignant narcissist. So we can do we can do 10 a day. 10 a day throughout the week, Monday through Friday. And guess what? We'll be right where we need to be. 50 traits of a malignant narcissist. I cringe every time she mentioned this. Oh yeah, my soror. I'm surprised she ain't put that in a lawsuit. Yeah, her soror. I'm just not understanding why you mentioning your soror's business and something that ain't got nothing to do with her. Lady, don't ever come back to this sector ever. We never want you back. Where you must didn't get a chance to listen to any lives she took over. Yeah, she always took over people panels. Always. I believe she said she was an AKA, didn't it? Because she said Melody was her sorority sister. Am I correct, guys? Correct me if I'm wrong. I think she said she was an AKA. Maybe not though. Correct me if I'm wrong. I got to a point where she put together it got to a point to where she put together a PowerPoint presentation. She teaching her real class. Oh my god. Yes, AKA. That's what I thought. So she is an AKA, or at least that's what she said. Now, Terry, that's who I was talking about. That's who channel she went on over there, sitting over there talking about. What's the docket number over here on the case with, and she named them people's names. She named them kids' names. That's the stuff I'm talking about right there. I don't understand how you could be a fan and you bringing more to a person that you say you really go up for, that you say that you like and love. I don't get it. I don't get that. You say you like and love a person, you going up for them, child. I just don't get it. I don't get it. Let's see. Oh, okay. I see. Anyway, y'all. Okay, I'm gone. I'm gone. I'm done with it. I'm done with it. I just thought that it would be interesting because I know some people didn't catch a lot because I think everybody was live last night. When I went live. So I wanted to let you guys know today who was added to the lawsuit. 2 content creators, Google, TikTok, and YouTube were already listed. Then we have AT&T, Kingdom Reign Entertainment on Network, Discovery, Warner Brothers. We have the police department. We have a lot of things here. So, before I go, there's 152 people up in here. Okay, we did good with the likes. We have 201 likes. Okay, shout out to y'all. 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 For anybody who supported, the going to the boss bays and things like that. Going to the boss bays. I really do appreciate y'all. Being nominated for 3 awards is in something that will always stick with me, because y'all, you know, when you really stuff like this is a prime example. Stuff like this can make it feel like your vision and your goals and your aspirations and the things that you work hard for is being overshadowed. But to know that people were looking out for me to be nominated for 3 awards, I'm just super excited. I do know. Let's see if they put somebody else out today. I want to know who the host of the awards is going to be. I'm very interested in finding that out, and hopefully we'll know soon. But there are several people who are being honored, and I think it's dope. So I cannot wait. Cannot wait. And again, y'all, we're less than 200 away from our goal. So again, if you guys would like to bless, there's the Cash App and there's the Venmo. I would dearly appreciate it. We just going back down there. We going to get it, and we coming on back. Okay. Let me see. Okay, y'all was saying bye. Okay. All right, y'all. Y'all have a good day. Please have a good day. Don't let nobody mess up your day, especially them folks around at that job. Okay. Don't let them mess up your day. Thank you, Ray Mill. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. All right, y'all. Y'all have a good day, and I will talk to y'all later. Peace.